Wait, I gotta watch this one. Never mind. I gotta watch this one. We have a Zangoose Tatsugiri facing down Drumpa. Zangoose actually has a phenomenal speed tier, being faster than every single Pokemon with a jolly nature here. So this is actually a really, really, really cool matchup. I'm excited about here. We do see Intimidate potentially from that, but if like, there's some fun stuff here that could happen. All right, we got a really big power match right here with Pikachu, Delibird, a second Pikachu. Get faked out. It's level 1. What? Protect. The stalling turns out. Why are you doing this? What up, Thriller? Fakes out again, you know, just in case you weren't faked out by the first. Statics leaves a little present there. Level 1 Meowstic comes out. Goes for another fake out. Psych, you thought you would have moved, but not today. That's the wrong number. Goes for knockoff. Protects again. Protection did work because they got full paralyzed. Switch to the Golden Ghost, says, I'm tired of the BS and tired of the fake out. I'm tired of the Thunder Wave. Just in case, Jake going for Protect again, just to see what you do. I get it. This is a good game. Protects again. VGC players, when they try to play singles, we see Pikachu come out and die to rocks. Fantastic game. We see Blastoise come in. It's going to go for fake out on the Ghost. Oh, goes for Protect first, and then it's going to go for fake out. Because you don't see it. Oh, goes for Protect again. It's all right. It's all right. We'll teach you singles, buddy. Dedenne comes out. Dedenne goes for Protect just in case. This is tough. This is a close game. Hold up. I'm not going to lie, Grape Juice. You took a percent damage and you got paralyzed. This is a win for Jake. This is a win for Jake. Comes in at 25. Goes for Protect. Nobody could have seen that coming. Nobody could have ever seen this coming. Very hard decision here, but can the Phalanx sweep? It's level 1. It's him and his baby bros. Goes for Protect. Hold up. You did not see this coming. Did not see this coming. And that's the whole game. Unfortunately, Grape got a little bit lucky right there. We got Drill versus Drill lead. Is this Focus Sash for both? It is Sash on that. I assume it's Sash on both then? It is not Sash. Oh, it might have been Scarf Drill, so that's a big KO. Dragonite comes out to maybe go for E-Speed. Doubles out to Golden Go, trying to catch Clefable upon switching, which is a good play. Ends up working out anyway because you get the Rocky Helmet kill, so this was a good double that covered for both. Gets in Gyarados here. On the Magma Storm miss, very big. We might see a Thunder Wave or anything like that. Tatsukiri Droopy comes out on the Thunder Wave, yep. Big Thunder Wave, full para. That's a really cool shiny fish right there. Full para and then doubles back out. We do see the White Herb on Draco, so some really cool items. Catches the Heatran. Are we going to see a double again? Doubles Tatsugiri if it's Hex. Beautiful plays on the full para. That's unfortunate. Goes for double Thunder Wave though. Maybe trying to predict the switch. We get a nice little Scald and crit and burn. Nope. I'm not going to lie. This Scald is doing some massive damage, but it was just because it's a crit. You definitely want damage on this first. No burns. However, it's at half HP. Is it time? The Goose is loose. Do we see an SD? Knockoff on Garo, which would be good if they get up rocks, but it was Sash Extra, so I doubt. Okay, that one's a giant threat. Waterfall on the Age Slash switch in. We do see a Thunder Wave. I thought maybe they might have doubled back to Zangoose there, but this is good because you get a lot of damage anyway. So Gyarados is Rest Talk most likely. Whole team is outsped. We see a Drampa. Drampa coming in on the King Shield. Great play. Now, Drampa does have... the new Mega does have adaptability now, right? So it's a very scary mom if it's Dracos and Hyper Voices. Obviously, Fire Blast is still very scary, too. Flamethrower does not kill. That does nothing, actually. Flash Cannon also did nothing, though. I'm not going to lie. Holy crap. Why'd that do 4 damage? This Drampa does learn Earth Power. You have to be careful about going Heat Train. I respect this play. It's time to get a kill. Hey, thank you. It's... Oh! Goes Clefairy instead of Zangoosingtons. Hold up. Calm Minds in regular. I think it's time we see a Mega Evolution. Unless it was Mega Heatran, it's time we see a Mega Evolution. And get that priority heal going. Because that did so much damage. Yep. Mega evolves and gets the speed boost. Kills them first, which is crazy. I wonder if this is 3. Magearna comes out. Magearna might be outsped. Magearna might also lose to this depending on the set. Because you might be able to stall out Flash Cannons. I think you might have been able to stall it out with softballs. I'll go back to Anubis. Don't worry. Do we see rocks go up? We do see another Magma Storm miss, pretty big. If there was a world where Clefable actually took the hit. Oh, huge flame body into flinch though, unfortunately. But huge flame body at least. I don't know if this was getting up rocks. This is going to be close. It depends on if the Dragonite has extreme speed. All right, finally lands a Magma Storm here. Gets all that chip going. We're probably going to see a rest from Gyarados. We're going to do another tour. We're going to do a fast tour next. It's going to be fun. Clefable comes in on rest. Very fair. This is a free softball. Nice. I mean, Clef being healthy is good for Dragonite. And they're not messing around. They're just going for this. I still feel like Zangoose can do it, especially if the Dragonite's more defensive. I don't... Because it's Scarf Drill, I think there's a world where the Dragonite is Defog. Especially because it was leftovers Gyarados, too. Lava Plume Plus. Damn. You gotta get this Zangoose in and start hitting. Magearna comes out. Do we see a fire move? I really think you need to hit this mag. Yeah, I feel like this beats it 1v1. Dude, super beats it 1v1. Oh my god. Oh, well, you go plus 60 on him. Or do you just hit him? Do you have Fire Blast? Oh, it's Encore. Okay. Oh, because it's no leftovers, you can afford to go even more. Wait, Clef is actually doing... Clef can do this. Clef can literally do this. Because it's Sugar Berry Mag most likely. Damn. And they're not trying to let Golden go in for free, which is why they're attacking. Damn, Clef might actually do this. Hold up. Look at Mega Clefable with its priority Encore. As long as you don't mess up. Yeah, because now you got to just keep hitting them. I mean, plus 6 is fine. I don't know if it's... I guess you're always going to do 16, right? So it makes sense because you have enough Encores. Oh, you're doing 18. Yeah, this is fine. Prankster Encore is goated, man. Hey, Sableye could do it. Dude, that's what I was talking about before. Like, I feel like this could have beaten it. CB, appreciate you. Oh my god. Clefable has managed. Now, the thing is, if they get fully paralyzed by Golden Go, they still need some luck. You should never not Encore. It's always safe. Very good endgame. And the crazy thing is, this was actually the only thing also stopping Zangoose. Wolfgang, I will be watching that. Golden Go comes in to click Thunder Wave, praying for its only hope. Does get the full para like a lot this game. Mega Rain isn't going to do crap, though. 23%. Clefable's getting paralyzed, but like it also just gets to get the Prankster recovery. You do have to be careful about a critical hit from Make It Rain, though. We don't see one. Do we see a breakthrough? And Golden Go goes down. Gyarados dies for sure. Comes out, tries to pull a waterfall the way it can flinch. Doesn't get it. Gets the Moonblast through. And Mega Clefable gets a crazy comeback here. It was Defog Dragonite, as I mentioned. It was leftovers Gyarados, so it made a lot of sense. We see another Defog just to not give it anything crazy. Mega Clef able to get the boost. The buff on Mega Clef was insane, man. Good stuff. Oh, we got a Fabio game here. Oh, Fabio died in regular. Let's see what we got. The Rune, getting a Flame Charge into Trick Room is a choice, but I feel it, though. Oh my god, this text on my screen. Alright, Trick Room goes up. Potentially gets up rocks or goes for EQ. Gets up rocks. You can now Parting Shot into Fabio if you want to. Or just hard switches into Fabio. Fabio's in. Goes for Focus Blast, predicting Excadrill to want to come out. As we see a Body Press, but it is Fur Coat Fabio in this game, I believe. Latios comes out. On the Charge Beam. Don't give him up. I'll check it out, Tasty. All right, Bandit Thunder Punch or Life Orb does so much damage. So much damage. And then Double Iron Bash. Oh, it might be Protected Pads or AV then. Damn. Gumi, they were giving up. That's why they clicked Defog. Smart into Rune. Latios being down is big because there's a lot of pressure from Latios with Luster Purges in this game to actually win potentially. Slowking comes out. Do we see a Poltergeist? Scouts for Poltergeist. Parting shots this time, but it is mirror armor. Oh, that's so cool, but still gets in Fabio now. I understand before why they focus blast. Fabio does pick up the KO though. I understand before why they didn't focus blast, because they did have this. Is messy. I like the way Leon's playing here, because obviously between Zeraora and Excadrill, there's a lot of mind games with Mega Fabio. So you get a lot of cool stuff. Great plays by Leon as well, though I still think that Nubish is still in the lead quite a bit, because defensively you don't like switching in to this guy at all. The King is in, gets knocked off, so now no heavy duty boots for the King. Ember comes out in a double, but Rotom might be the switch in, or Glow King. Maybe, I think they tried to call the Glow King as a switch in. Free pump makes sense. I like Rotom a lot on Trick Room. I think that being a nice answer to drill, especially if you're running the ability shield, and also just being a good defogger is nice. All right, we do see a double future sight here. And this is where we were talking about that future sight was beautiful, because it is ability shield, as I mentioned. It's not ability shield. So it is going to go down to the combination of EQ plus that. This is actually a giant threat. Parting shots there. Uh-oh. This is looking kind of scary for Nubish. Especially because rocks are going to be gone. Ember comes out. Ember kind of gets a kill too. Maybe Rotom does need to be... I think on this Nubish, you have to be ability shield on this Rotom. Earthquake's there, not wanting to maybe take damage on Flare Blitz. Or maybe it doesn't have Flare Blitz. Maybe it's just Flare Charge. Parting shots out. It's time for the double Iron Basher. The double Basher is here. Doubles in on the Thunder Punch. Goes for it. Calls it. But this EQ's kind of free. Brings it in on the Bash. And yo, Slowking takes so much damage. It is slower, though, for the reason. Doesn't get the burn, though, and he does get the roll, so Slowking goes down. Okay, so if Trick Room goes up and this is EQ, it actually wins the game. However, if this is Flare Blitz, it might actually win right back. Hey, Xenon. Is it not Flare Blitz? I don't think it's Flare Blitz. I think they keep trying to... The tournament already started, so yeah, you can't join a tournament that already started. I think what they're trying to do is... weaken them enough. They're not Flare Blitz. They're definitely not Flare Blitz. They can't be Flare Blitz. Yo, they gave the Rune Fallen too. Hold up. This Rune about to become a threat. The Melmetal comes in. Do we see an Earthquake? We just see a Bash. This is a 51% chance to flinch. Doesn't get it, but goes for Iron instead of EQ. A little bit curious about that, as nothing could have taken EQ. Also, the Melmetal probably having superpower is crazy. I think that Iron Head was a little bit of a throw there. The Rune's going to come... Yeah, definitely a little bit of a throw. Maybe Rune is out of range now. If it's not knockoff on Zeraora, you might be able to get a free Trick Room here. And they forfeit. Yeah, so I think what ends up happening here is that Porygon comes out, gets a guaranteed Trick Room, and then... I don't think Ember can do it. Oh, you misclicked? Oh, that's a rough misclick. That is a rough misclick. Ooh, a Mega Pinsir. We have not seen this old Mega in a bit. Taunt Meowstic into Garchomp. No hazards for you. Great Dragon Tail by Blazing Player 69. Into Melmetal. Probably the person you want. Scouts for Ice Punch and doubles back out to Magearna. Doubles back out to Meowstic on that, though, to get up spikes. Beautiful plays. We do see a Flash Cannon. Maybe we might see a spike from Magearna as well, or it could be AV on this team, considering the team doesn't have... It might be AV, considering the team doesn't have too many defensive switch-ins. Rotom comes out. It has no item, so we're going to assume Ability Shield. Rotom being healthy is very important because Pinch is a threat. I would try and get up rocks as quickly as possible. Doubles out into Tyranitar as Magearna comes out. Dodges Flurrican and goes for knockoff, getting rid of the AV. Big dodge. If it's Assault Vest itself, it might not have mattered. Great job by Blazing Player keeping up momentum there, though. Yeah, still the Friendship Room. Golden comes out on potentially Will-O-Wisp, also trying to block Defog, which is a smart play. Hey, Yink, how are you, fam? Back out to Garchomp, though. Garchomp is kind of important, though. You kind of want to get rocks up if you can. Huge crit. Gets a strong EQ, but it is Shukaberry. This is such a good trade. I feel like Pinsir, especially with damage on Mag, is looking really, really good, especially because no rocks are up and the rocker just died. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, fam. Goes for Thunder Wave. It's their only hope. They're hoping for full paras here. Very aggressive switching to Keldeo that works out. If Keldeo is running the Specs Earth Power, will KO. Life Orb does not, so Mawile takes one. Hey, Vitus. Appreciate you, buddy. Happy New Year. But Pinscher can come out quickly, and slowly but surely, this Pinscher's looking extremely threatening. You have to stay in here. You just go for return twice. Dragonite will not kill you in one. I told you it wouldn't kill you in one. Doubles into Melmetal with great play. Goes for E-Speed, catches them. I don't think they have an Earthquake, which is why they went for this, so it makes sense. So they were just going for the most damage possible that turn. However, Blaziken's looking a little bit scary. It will be checked by Extreme Speed. Tyranitar actually looks kind of scary because of that dodge, and Golden Go might win too. So you go Pinscher here, you always go for this. Magearna comes out. I believe Magearna's in range of CC if they have it. Yep. It should be in range of CC. Oh, this is going to be close because Rotom only needs a little bit of chip. And because Rotom's taking Stealth Rock, like, I think you always go T-Tar because T-Tar guarantees you get, on the Vultures it's fine because you get sand damage. But the big thing is Rotom is going to be in range next turn of close combat. So unless they hack in that Ipapa Berry, keeps this alive to sack it. This forces Blaziken to Flare Blitz, which means that it can't switch in later. There's no item, so knockoff won't KO. It ends up being Fire Punch, and it doesn't KO because it's a more defensive Golden Go. And then Rotom's going to come out. Can't Pain Split. Is going to be outsped. Hex is going to do a lot. However, it is outsped. Wait. But that should be in range. Oh, it was AV T-Tar. This was an interesting play, though, going T-Tar. I feel like Pinscher was fine to CC because CC plus Sand should have always knocked out defensive Rotom. If they got a Pain Split off there and then maybe Wisp, maybe there was some potential. I don't think they end up at enough HP because of the Floor Cannon miss. It was AV Tyranitar though. Still good game. Okay. We got Phantos with the goated avatar right here. Taking on the Tatsugiri. I love shiny Tatsugiri. I'm excited about this. This is more of an aggressive team. I do think that Phantos might have... Actually, I'm not even sure here because Clefable versus Clefable is scary. Clef in the Clef is very scary. It is Mega Clef as well. The replay isn't there. There'll be another tour after, don't worry. We do land a Magma Storm on Garchomp, very big. Finally, missed all of them last game. Ghost Clef, pretty safe on rocks. This Clef is a giant problem though. Depending on it, it can even beat Magearna. Moonblast immediately into Mag. This is probably a Focus Blast Mag. This is actually a pretty decent Zangoose matchup. It gets a kill on Garchomp when it comes in and takes a lot after. We do see the double. That's a beautiful play. Like regular evolutions, you know? Do we see a Gunk Shot after? Earthquakes on that. Yo, Clef from this side looks crazy. Mag comes out. This is the thing, man. Mag might just lose to this. Especially with a special attack drop. What up, Bad Gamer? Yeah, this is like a turn where I go for... And they go for Volt Switch too. Yo, Mag can legit... Yo, Clefable might 1v1. The thing is, opposing Clefable also has Encore, so there's potential there. Look at them just dancing around. Merch comes out on Friday. Zangoose comes in on the Encore? Zangoose comes in on the Encore. It's time. The Zangoat is in. It's this Facade, aka Facade, is going crazy right now. All right, now this is going to do a lot to Zangoose, but it did even more to defensive Garchomp, okay? That is 1 kill for Zangoose. Put that on the board. I bet you that Phantos is so terrified, he goes Crocodile attempting to go for Pursuit. It doesn't work out and gets fuckated. We do see the Crocodile. This is what I talked about. Does he try for the Pursuit play? Or does he go for the safe knockoff? Doubles out to Magearna. On Heatran. Damn. Either called Gunk Shot or called Pursuit. Figured why not bring out Heatran, which has like Magma Storm's very free. Lava Plume's also good. I don't know if this is... Was this Rocks? Like, Rocks look good here. So we see a Mega Steelix Sand Balance. I'm excited about that. Mega Steelix actually looks incredible into Trick Room here. There's only Rotom for it. We see a Double Iron Bash turn 1 and flinched. Melmetal does his job. Doubles out to Rotom on potentially Slowbro. Great play. Sir Bro of Slow. Mag comes out. Parting Shot's out. It's time to bring out the Basher. That's my goat. Echo. Slowbro comes out. On Thunder Punch, raw. 2 shots Slowbro. Are we going to see a double? We do see that Lix is in. Lix is in on the double iron. Yo, non-banded doing over 50% to I guess Spadef Hippo is crazy. The Licks is in. It's Mega Evolved. It's gotten up rocks. It did 27. Oh, no. Oh, no. No Fabio. Oh, we're about to get some spoil. I bet you Focus Blast missed. But we'll see that later. Pursuits on the play gets the Wandering Spirit, so they're going to be able to get up Trick Room if they want to, or they're going to Parting Shot into Melmetal. I love the way that Nubish is playing. Instead of going for Trick Room, he's just, because both teams are relatively slow and Melmetal actually outspeeds the majority of Pokemon it's fighting. This is crazy too, because you can't even switch it on this. They're having a whole conversation right here. Beautiful superpower right on Mega Steelix. Oh my god. I love the way Melmetal is being played here. Rotom comes out. EQs, really tough mon for them to break through, I feel. Magearna comes out. That's it. This is how you use Melmetal. I love this. Trick Room without the room needed. Hippo's gonna come out and double Iron Bash and die. That flinch turn one was big if they went for EQ or even rocks. Double Thunder Punches there. A little bit aggressive by Nubish. I think you're at a point where you kind of didn't have to because Slowbro was so weakened anyway. Gets the double Iron Bash flinch again. Do they get it again? Gets it again. It is in their favor, but still, they've gotten it 3 times now. Ice Punches just to finish them off. One of the Sandmons is gone. Fabio has been opened up. Another Thunder Punch. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you need to break that. Goes for Trick Room of their own, which is not something I actually expected on this team at all. I didn't think both for Trick Room. Damn. Rotom getting burnt's big. Clef can come out on the Parting Shot, and it's time to double Iron Bash. Tries to Thunder Punch calling the Slowbro because they know there's limited on double Iron Bashes. It ends up being AV. He's gone. That doesn't matter at all. We do see Slowbro come back out. Goes for Thunder Punch again, and now you can follow it up with the safest double Iron Bash of your life because they are in range. Oh my god, we have never seen more value from Melmetal outside of Trick Room. I don't even think this kills. Tanks the EQ and gets another kill with double Iron Bash. They have a whole conversation, but I'm not even reading any of that. Switching out just in case it's faster. The problem is Mel can run just a little bit of speed if it wants to. Obviously it is. Magearna's still a threat looking like all this happened and Magearna's still looking threatening mainly because Melmetal only has 1 double Iron Bash left. And it's leftovers mag too. Goes back on a Rotom, which is really good because it actually catches everything. Doubles back. It's Spadef mag though. I think you gotta get some spikes up. The rune comes out. Oh, you're trying to get a knock here, which makes sense. Yep, get rid of its leftover, so you actually get some damage going on per turn. Trick Room goes up. Do you just reverse Trick Room here? Parting Shots immediately out. Right into Porygon, which looks disgusting with Soul Heart. And they miss too. Porygon getting Soul Heart's kind of nasty if it is offensive. And there's Fabio. Fabio comes out. We're going to see a strong Thunderbolt. Goes for Dragon Pulse over Thunderbolt. You had a decent switching. Stays in and dies. Nubish, Fabio, no. Uh-oh. He's getting lost in the sauce, everybody. I've seen this before. Thunder Punch is safe, though. Damn, that did nothing. You go for another T-Punch, hoping not to get scalded. Trick Room goes up. Porygon comes out. We do get used to regen here. Porygon's going to hit hard if it actually ends up attacking. Yep, that Tri-Attack is going to be nasty. Potentially getting a status. Rune coming back out. Yeah, this is a little bit longer of a game. I do feel like if the... What's up? What's up? You want to say something? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Yeah, that's fine. I was just watching. I was just looking. Marlene's in the room, so I thought she had something to say to me. I guess we're going for Tri-Attack, burns, paras, freezes, anything at this point. I do think that Fabio... I do think you were a little bit aggressive with Fabio. I didn't think you had to predict Steelix because you had good switch-ins to it. But Porygon taking no damage means the endgame can actually be very much in Porygon's favor. Because it always just traces regen. Finally gets the para right there. Brings out Rotom Wash. Magearna's forced to come out. Do we see a Pain Split? Melmetal's in. Thunder Punches because it's relatively safe on Magearna. Magearna's going for Trick Room here. Thunder Punches again. on the Volt Switch. So Magearna's low, gets a giant crit. That's big. Melmetal going down is huge because now Licks can come out. Wait a second. But it's Cursed Licks on Trick Room. Parting Shot's out. Rotom comes out. Can Licks even KO? Doubles back out just to get a little bit of recovery. They do go for Gyro Ball. Give him a Wandering Spirit. That doesn't really matter too much. This endgame is going to be interesting. I feel like Porygon's going to end up winning. That Earthquake does a lot. But I feel like Porygon's going to end up winning. I don't think Lick Speaks Rotom if Hydro Pump lands. Oh, there's the Pain Split. Okay, never mind. I didn't realize they actually still had it. But they're not Electric Move, it looks like. It doesn't look like it's Electric Move. Especially after that. Alright, you get a free Tri-Attack here. I don't think they have enough Slack Offs now. I think Infinite Trace of Regen, it doesn't give you anything. Teleports out into Rotom. Rotom gets the Body Press off. We do see a Parting Shot, not wanting to risk Hydro Pump. Nubish going for the slowest endgame. And we do finally see a knockoff, so we get some rocks going. Parting Shot out. Rotom comes out. That's a huge full para. Not going Porygon was interesting considering you traced the Regenerator earlier. Because losing Rotom could have been big. Flare Cannon comes out, does nothing to Porygon because Porygon's the GOAT. We do see Magearna almost go down. I doubt it's Pain Split on Trick Room. Can you please ban Mag? Why? It's fine. We just saw it lose to Clef. Alright, there's a Tri-Attack. This should be game, right? I wish you traced Soul Heart there. But this should be game. A couple paras and it's over. You have a good answer to Rune. And, like, Licks can try and do its best. Rune comes out. Doubles to Rotom. You should clean. Do we finally see another Pain Split? We do get the Pain Split. Is Rotom going to reveal an Electric Move here? Does Rotom have any moves besides Parting Shot and Pain Split? Is it Parting Shot, Pain Split, Wisp, Defog? Bro. Scald finally KOs, but this puts you in a position to finally get a KO with Porygon. You just Tri-Attack and win. Exalted it be like that. Tri-Attack gets the kill, and there's no way Slowbro can win the end game. You either force a sack here, and then I'm pretty sure Tri-Attack's going to deal with Licks, but it's not like Licks can deal with it anyway. Crazy Trick Room game. Definitely didn't think it'd be... Actually, I doubt it lives this. Then again, it is a Mega Licks. It actually lived. What a mon. Mega Licks actually only took 12 from Tri-Attack. Damn. All right, back to this Fandos game real quick.